to do the business. Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. Then we have number 12, Neil Owen. Who's with Neil this afternoon? And here comes Paul Whiteland and Alan Elliott with Harry Whiteland sitting on the back there. They're training him up early. Look, 11 years old. It's his 11th birthday on Monday. And Harry Whiteland is on the machine already. 152. Darren Vale and Stephen Vale. And then number 73, James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. Number 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish. Rob Heath and Carl Fish going by there. And 68 is Chris Bluesberry and Katie Lou, Tiny Lou. And 125, nice to see him back, Buddy Penfold and Dan Woodbridge, Richard Jenner and Robbie Sterling. On watch 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. 184, John Hiscock and Terry Madley. The machine's up for sale if anybody wants it. 124, Jim Penfold. And Chris Hawkins. George, Jim Penfold, isn't it? George in the programme. I'll wake up in a minute. There goes number 96, which is Tommy Penfold and William Nate. And number 80, with office 22, Will Penfold and Ricky Bay. 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister. And then number 18, Nick Stace and Chris Ivy. Number 40, Dave Buckley and Adam Coldsmith. 666, Stuart Togneri and Chris Dugdale. Oh, going on to solos now. That's a bit of a quick change for me. 114, Tommy Rowlett and 16, Guy Casey. Number 4 to 350. Let's do number 3 instead then, Lee Bassett. 32, Nick Irwin. 297, Alex Davis. Number 62, Johnny Burnham. 821, Ben Elsley. 45, James Peters. Number 12, quite soon, Chris Watts. Not Chris Watts is back, that's good. There goes Paul Harry, number 86, number 10, Jim Free. And number 23, James Geary. Number 18, Warren Atkinson. 84, Gordon Milton. 82, Chris Bill. 68, Chris Mackett. 17, Tim Mount. 26, Giles. Number 4, Tyrone Domain. Lucas Mascot. 174, Robin Filter. 15, Martin Sturgeon. And 77, Barry Coates. 48, Brian Cornelius. 127, John Hollingsby first. 27, Martin Hollingsby. And number 11, number 250, is Anthony Sales. 47, Will Kirby, the 5 Daniel Ball. Bob Norman. 147, I cannot find. Didn't cop the side car, I'm afraid. Number 13. Rob Watts, both the Watts boys back in action. After one come right off, good to see them back. Which is Stephen Saunders and James Geary, but they're going back the other way. Providers make their way back into the pit. We will have a race make this alive. Alfred's waiting to do battle. We are under start orders, and away they go. Hurtling down the first straight. Somebody's got his nose in front, but I can't see from here which one it is. Oh, somebody else, Simon Beard on the sheet, come through to second into first. Barry Bennett's come through to third to second. Chasing hard on the back wheel of Simon Beard. Simon Beard it is that leads from Barry Bennett. On number 73, James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. With Chris Neame and Josh Russell bringing up the rear. Just missed out the fourth one. Round they come. Nice corner in there from number 4, Simon Beard and then Goodwin. Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. From 68, Charlie Powell and Sam Heath now up into third. And James Hogg and Scott Goodwin bringing up the rear. Chris Neame. Josh Russell. Bit of a tangle up there as Simon Beard overslides into the corner and Barry Bennett closes the gap, but not quite by enough to do anything. Those two ahead off the rest of the field. Alright, battle going on there between Charlie Powell and James Hogg. Nothing up the left here. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag goes for number 4. Simon Beard, and that's Goodwin from Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. From 68, Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. 73, James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. And bringing up the rear, number 11, Chris Neame and Josh Russell. Official result for you in a moment. 560 sidecars, race number 1. We're underway with a Frittenden flyer and a fine win for number 4, Simon Beard and Nat Goodwin. In second place was number 7, Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. In third place was number 68, Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. In fourth place was James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. In fifth place was number 11, Chris Neame and Josh Russell. No other finishes. The winner's time at 1 minute and 23 seconds precisely, giving an average speed of 45 miles per hour. That's not right. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.45 seconds. We don't have a speed. 1 minute 23.45. Let's have a slow. There you are. 4, 7, 68, 73, 11, 1 minute 23.45. We now change to the left-hand side cars. The first one was sponsored by Neame Racing. Just fitting there that Chris Neame was in it. Side cars sponsored by Neame Racing. And the left-hand side cars now sponsored by Just Rosettes. They're underway. Down the first straight they go. Right stuff on the first now. Aaron Morris has got nice away there. He's in second place at the moment. He goes through. He takes the inside line. He's going for it. Number 4, Darren Morris. And Chad Williams from Martin Cuff and Colin Clark. Martin Cuff and Colin Clark take a nice inside line through there and they go in front. Leading from Darren Morris. And also Darren Morris passes Martin Cuff on the inside this time round. Now, can Darren hold his time? Martin Cuff certainly got his time, and they're fighting away there, and Martin Cuff's got a slender advantage, but Martin Cuff's bike stopped, I think. The arms went up in the air, although it seems to be going again. And somebody else has come flying through from the outside now. I think that was Richard Webb and Jake Pope for his champion. One of these blokes has led this race this afternoon. Round they come then. Oh, run it is. It's Richard Webb and Jake Pope. 4, Darren Morris in second. Martin Cuff's got his hand in the air again. I think he must have a carburetional fault there, or an electrical intermittent fault. He's gone back to the pits. Get that one sorted out, ready for lead 2. Big one. Here we come. Right, we're around the last turn for the last time, and the British champions are coming home for a win. Richard Webb and Jake Pope take the win. From Darren Morris and Chad Williams from 93, Joe Butcher and Michael Chitlin. Who actually led the race off the line. And then it's number 5, Tom Penfold and Lenny Borer. Right, race 2. Race 2, left-hand side cars. Can I tell you that number 5, Tim Penfold, hasn't got Lenny Borer on the side. I'm told it's Lenny's son, Joe. Joe Borer. It says Len in the programme, but it's Joe, apparently, on the right, Len's son. Okay, race 2. sponsored by Castro's End, was a win for number 01, Richard Webb and Jake Poe. In second place was number 4, Darren Morris and Ken Williams. In third place was number 93, Joe Butcher and Michael Chipton. And in fourth place was number 5, Tom Penfold and Joe Borer. Now on the finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 30.94. Off the top, Joe 4.93.5. 1 minute 30.94 seconds. We're underway with the uprights. The uprights solos are go. Number 28, Jake Collins, rides in this one. Jake Collins rides in this one. We have number 17, Jim Mount out on the front line. In chase by number 19, Dave Mears. Dave Mears going around the outside there. Jim Mount having to settle for second. First three are well clear of the rest of the field. Short is the third one into this moment in time, but all will be revealed, I'm sure. Down they come then. We have 19, Dave Mears, 17, Jim Mount, and number 7, Nigel Coates. Then we have 45, Dean Humphreys, and 48, Brian Cornelius. Round they come then. On the last lap, Dave Mears from Jim Mount, from Nigel Coates. On 45, Dean Humphreys, and 48, Brian Cornelius making the move on the outside, then it's Adrian Hart, and 55, that's Nichols. Bringing up the rear, Dave Mears, one last twist of the throttle, the checkered flag is all his. Dave Mears takes the win. Jim Mount gets the second, hard pressed by Nigel Coates in third. Then it's Brian Cornelius, Dean Humphreys, Adrian Hart, and Anthony Nichols. Official result in a moment. Sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. They were sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. How old are you, mate? Race 3, the upright solo, sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. 90 years of Grasstrack. The winner of race 3 was 19, James Mears. Second was number 17, third was number 7, Nigel Coates. Fourth was 48, Brian Cornelius, and fifth was 45. Number 2, Adrian Hart, and seventh was number 55. Anthony Nichols. The winner's time was 1 minute 24.35 seconds. We have upright solos part 2. There's not many in this one, and somebody stopped on the far side. So we've got 3 left going round. Additional runner in this one was number 16, Bob Dolman, and it's sponsored by C&C Builders at Broadstairs. Here they come then, round the turn. 66, Stevie Green leads from 16, Bob Dolman in second place. Putting on a brilliant display up there on the front line, and Robin Pilcher cruising round in third. The one who stopped was, but there's the last lap flag already. Stevie Green going for it, Bob Dolman in hot pursuit. And Robin Pilcher hanging on to the third. Down the last turn then for the last time, the checkered flag is up. Stevie Green takes the win. 16, Bob Dolman. And then 174, Robin Pilcher. Official result in a jiffy. Upright solo, sponsored by C&C Builders of Broadstairs. A win there for 66, Stevie Green, all the way down from Suffolk. In second place was number 16, Bob Dolman. And in third place was number 174, Derek Keys. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.51 seconds. 1 minute 18.51. Solo, sponsored by Oars EM Racing. Oars EM Racing, AWES. Oh, awesome. I'll get it now, yeah. I'll get it now. Awesome Racing. Solos on the start line. Away we go. Rich Wenham's in green. Running the start. Anthony Sales, Jack Geary, Martin Collins, Julian Collins. Nick Irwin, Chris Hill, Ben Elsby, and Adam Shipp. Off we go then. They're on the first straight. Somebody got a big flying start there, but somebody else has managed to overhaul it. Oh, that's nice, not bad. There they come. No, it's 10, Jim Gregg that's leading. From 82, Chris Still, he's in second place. Then 27, Martin Hollingsby, and then number 16 with the cross. Number 16 with the cross. Adam Shipp. On that corner, on number 11, Giles, and number 10, Jim Gregg, leading this one from Chris Still in second place. Dare I say the much retired Chris Still, who just keeps bouncing back. He can't give it up, you know. Around they go. On the front line, the last lap flag is out already, and Adam Shipp's making a big move around the outside. We've got 10 Tim Gregg leading, we've got Adam Shipp in second, we've got 82 Chris Still in third, then we've got Nick Irwin, Martin Hollingsby, number 28, Julian Collins, I think that was 23, Jay Geary. There's Adam Shipp taking the win from Tim Gregg. From Chris Still and Nick Irwin. 27, Martin Hollingsby. Followed by two other riders. Number 28, Julian Collins, and 23, Jake Geary. Race 5, sponsored by Awesome Racing. Awesome Racing. We have a win for number 16, Adam Shipp. In second place was number 10, Jim Gregg. In third place was 82, Chris Still. Fourth place, 32, Nick Irwin. Fifth place was number 27, Martin Hollingsby. In sixth place was number 28, Julian Collins. And in seventh place was number 23, Jake Geary. No other finishers. And then the winner's time, 1 minute 24.73. From the top, 16, 10, 82, 32, 27, 28, 23. 1 minute 24.73 seconds. 500cc sidecars sponsored by the Goodwin family. 500cc sidecars sponsored by the Goodwin family, making their way to the start line. We have Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. This must be a round robin, I guess. And 152, Aaron Vale and Stephen Vale. Number 4, Simon Beard and Anne Goodwin. I think 8, Jamie Kinnaird and Mark Hopkins were non-starters, actually. 118, Scott Dunn and Kira Southgate. And number 7, Barry Bennett and Iphon Hughes. So, 500cc sidecars sponsored by the Goodwin family. a fast inside movement on that turn. He's gone a little bit wide, but the rest have gone wide with him. Look at that. Only Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes, take the tight line. It's number 4, Simon Beard, and Anne Goodwin that lead this one. Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes in second place. Second, third, fourth are very, very, very close together. Makes exciting bite in here at Frittenden is number 4, Simon Beard and Anne Goodwin. Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. Then 68, Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. And the back tangled up as well, and unfortunately one of those things will have dropped out. Okay, here they come. Well, we've got the last lap flag out already, and number 4, Simon Beard and Anne Goodwin, scorching towards another win from Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. And Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. Aaron Stephen Vale, I believe, bringing up the rear. Perhaps it's Aaron Vale stopped in the middle then. Round they come then. Number 4, Simon Beard takes another. Oh, that was close between Barry Bennett and Charlie Powell. That's very, very, very close there, and that's 152, bringing up the rear. Aaron Vale and Stephen Vale. Scott Dunn and Kira Southgate must be the ones that stopped in the middle. 500cc sidecar, sponsored by the Goodwin family. And won by number 4, Simon Beard and Ant Goodwin. Second place, it was number 7, Barry Bennett, knife on Hughes. In third place was 68, Charlie Powell and Sam Heath. And in fourth place, number 152, Aaron Vale and Stephen Vale. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.84. Race 6, sponsored by the Goodwin family. A win for number 4, followed by 7, 68 and 152. 1 minute 20.84 seconds. That's Ron Wilson trying out another passenger, I believe. That'd be Carl Mew. We've got Terry Saunders driving. I should have known that by the physique. We have Terry Saunders driving, a Carl Pugh passenger, and Rob's Wood's playing up. Banter on Facebook, sponsored by Grasstrack Banter on Facebook. Here we go, the left-hand side cars. We have 215, Stephen Saunders. Change of passengers, I can't remember. Jake Geary. Martin Cup, Colin Clark, who's got the bike going again. Billy Penfold, Dan Woodbridge. George Penfold, Chris Hawkins. Tommy Penfold, William Nate. Joe Butcher, Michael Chittick. That's the lineup for race 7, sponsored by Grasstrack Banter on Facebook. Not ready to at the moment, so we're not ready to go. I think that's Stephen Saunders and Jake Gearing not ready to go. Reliably informed that Stephen Saunders, his son, and the Mick Saunders of the famous 215 at the MKS yesteryear. Got 2 twin sons apparently, and Lynn had a go last year, and Stephen's picked up the handlebars this time. At the moment they're struggling to get the machine to fire on. Not looking good. What you want is one of them little buttons on the right hand side that makes you go. That's what you need. Or just running, where's the team out before he got on the line? Obviously he's under a 2-minute roar. Get started. So the pressure is on. Stephen Saunders and Jake Geary. More than half go, and they hurdle around the first turn. Joe Butcher and Michael Chittenden lead this one. On 96, which is Tommy Penfold and William Naden. Flat out they go down the back straight. That's Billy Penfold and Dan Woodbridge at the back. So the rest is George Penfold and Chris Hawkins in third. But let's see what happens here. 93, Joe Butcher. 96, Tommy Penfold. 1, 2, 4. Says here George Penfold and Chris Hawkins. It was Jim that went round on the parade lap, but who knows who's inside those suits. Dan Woodbridge bringing up the rear. The last lap flag is out. Joe Butcher seems to be holding on to this one. Track first in the early one, but didn't hold on to the lead, but he's certainly got him going now. Tommy Penfold in second, George Penfold in third, and Billy Penfold in fourth. Into the last turn of the last time then. Joe Butcher and Michael Chittenden seem to have got it all weighed up this time. They take the win. From Tommy Penfold and William Naden, George Penfold and Chris Hawkins, and Billy Penfold, Dan Woodbridge. Left-hand side car, sponsored by Grasstrack Patron on Facebook, race 7. A win for number 93, Joe Butcher and Michael Chittenden. In second place was number 96, Tommy Penfold and William Naden. In third place was 124, George Penfold and Chris Hawkins. And in fourth place was 125, Billy Penfold and Dan Woodbridge. No other finishers, the winner's time at 1 minute 30.34 seconds. Just slightly faster than the previous heat. About half a second in it. So from the top, left-hand side car, sponsored by Grasstrack Banter on Facebook, 93, 96, 124, 125. No other finishers, 1 minute 30.34. Left-hand side cars again then, sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. We look for Tom Penfold and Joe Borer. No Alex Bowman and Mark Hopkins, I'm afraid. Rob Heath, Carl Fish, Will Penfold, Ricky Pay, Tony Penfold, Carl Bell, and Chris Mooseberry with Kaylee Booth. Sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. I can see one on the line. And the second one's just coming out of the pit box. Down the first straight they go, and somebody's just changed up in a second gear and got the lead high. That looks like Robbie and Carl Fish have taken up the running. From number 5, Tom Penfold, Joe Borer in second place. And 68, Chris Mooseberry and Katie Booth. Chris Berwick, we done solos and then 500 side cars. Nice down, isn't it? Round they come. We have 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish leading this one. From number 5, Tom Penfold and Joe Borer. Last lap flag is out. It's looking like they're probably going to stay in that order. The leading outfit is one of the single-cylinder 500cc plus motors, 1000cc vehicle with 4 cylinders. Second place is and another little 500cc third place. Up goes the checkered flag, number 18. Rob Heath and Carl Fish take the win from 5. Tom Penfold and Joe Bora. And 68, Chris Boos Berwick and Katie Booth. Left-hand side car, sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. We have a win for number 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish. In second place it was number 5, Tom Penfold and Joe Bora. And in third place was number 68, Chris Boos Berwick and Katie Booth. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.49. From the top, 18, 5, 68. 1 minute 33.49.
Yeah, another 10 years.
350cc solos next then, sponsored by GrasstrackSPORT.co.uk. And Dr. Chip Mount, Dave Hollingsby, Dave Mears, Richard Wenham, Mark Giles, Connor Bell, and Connor Bell's non-star, so I didn't say that earlier. Barry Coates, Charlie Brooks, and Brian Cornelius. That's interesting, Charlie Brooks on a 350. And then Adam Chip. Well by Adam Ship. Let's see how he goes on the 350cc machine. Sponsored by GrasstrackSPORT.co.uk. Making on that throttle and powering out of that curve. Followed by 26 Mark Giles and 16 Charlie Brooks. So I said it'd be interesting to see how Charlie goes on the 350. He set up a big wide line and run around the outside of Mark Giles there. Seems to just have his wheels in front as Mark Giles struggles. Off the front line. Charlie Brooks is number 1 by stop. Problems for Charlie Brooks as the back wheel is locked right up. Charlie Brooks out with trouble. We have 77, Mr. Coates, 17, Mr. Mount, and 48, Mr. Cornelius, followed by numbers 5 and 4. Round they come. Round they come then, 19, Dave Mears. On the last lap flag, from Mark Giles in second place. Bad luck there for Charlie Brooks. There goes number 77, Mr. Coates, followed by 17, Chip Mount, 48, Brian Cornelius. Can't see the chain. I don't know if it's the problem or not. Then it's number 5 and then it's number 4. 19, Dave Mears takes that checkered flag. It's his win. Mark Giles in a comfortable second place. 77, Barry Coates, 17, Chip Mount, on a PSA by the looks of things, 350cc B40, and 48, Brian Cornelius. Followed home by numbers 5 and 4, Dave Hollingsby and Rich Wenham. Race 9, sponsored by GrasstrackForum.co.uk. The race 9 is a 350cc solos, a win there for 19, Dave Mears. Second place, number 26, Mark Giles. Third place, number 77, Barry Coates. Fourth place, number 17, Chip Mount. Fifth place, number 48, Brian Cornelius. Sixth place, number 5, Dave Hollingsby. And seventh place, number 4, Rich Wenham. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 16.46. 19, 26, 77, 17, 48, 5 and 4, 1 minute 16.46 seconds. Here we go then. Race 10, 500cc solos, sponsored by Neem Racing. On the front line, we have number 18, Matt Saw. Used to be 1A. Well, Matt Saw's gone down on that second turn, and the red flag is up. That's bad luck for Matt Saw. Let's come back right. Seems to be going well there, but race being stopped in the interest of safety.
Because he's on his bike. This is what you don't do. Well, Matt, that's when so.
Rob Watts goes by there, and Chris Watts goes by as well. Lovely to see those two boys back out after several seasons of not being here.
No, that's in there. There he is, yeah.
Off we go. Race 10, 500cc solo, sponsored by Neem Racing Engineering. Here they come. Line 13, Mr. Rob Watts out in front. Indeed it is. Rob Watts leads from Chris Watts. From number 5, Daniel Bull. All happening here at Frittenden. Where they go then? Stuff here. Yeah, we have it. I didn't know whether to say it's up or it's down. 13, Rob Watts, powering towards victory. Bit of a funny 5 minutes there, but he hung on to it well. From his brother, Chris Watts in second place. Then Daniel Ball. Got the motor on early, powering out of that turn towards that last lap flag. We've got one more lap to go. With Rob Watts from Chris Watts, from Daniel Ball. From number 16, Guy Pacey. From number 4, Tyrone Germain, and number 3, Lee Bassett. Checker flag goes, 4:13. Rob Watts from Chris Watts, from Daniel Broad, Guy Pacey. Then it's Lee Bassett, followed by Tyrone Germain. 500cc solos, race 10, sponsored by Neem Racing Limited, a win for number 13, Rob Watts, followed home by number 12, Chris Watts. And in third place was number 5, Daniel Broad. Fourth place was number 16, Guy Pacey. Fifth place was number 3, Lee Bassett. And sixth place was number 4, Tyrone Germain. No other finishers. The winner's time is 1 minute 23.82. From the top, 13, 12, 5, 16, 3, 4, 1 minute 23.82. Fancy a Tedston Terminator? Read the Papa Joe's cafe ad at the bottom of the page there. The home of the Tedston Terminator. 500cc solos, sponsored by Warren Atkinson, number 212. On we go. It's gone very wide. Number 7, Harlan Cook. 71 is it? Anyway, that matters. Tell me about up here. So 86, Paul Hurry now goes in front on 71, which I think is Harlan Cook, followed by Martin Sturgeon, James Peters, John Yeldon. Harlan Cook has come out in this race instead of the one before. I take it with the Columbia Horse's permission, so we will carry on regardless. 86, Paul Hurry leads by the proverbial mile on the front line. Harlan Cook in second place. Richard British champion, any day right. Paul Hurry and out in front, going to goal. There's the checkered flag. Paul Hurry taking the win. Harlan Cook comes over the second, followed by Martin Sturgeon in third. Number 15. Then 46, John Yeldon, 45, James Peters, and 47, Will Thurlby, with 62, Johnny Vernon bringing up the rear. Race 11, sponsored by Warren Atkinson, number 212, a win for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place, number 7, Harlan Cook. Third place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. 4th place, 46, John Yeldon. 5th place, number 45, James Peters. In 6th place, number 47, Will Felby. And in 7th place, number 62, Johnny Vernon. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 15.37 seconds. Sponsored by Warren Atkinson, number 212, 87, 50, 40, 45, 47, 62. 1 minute 15.37 seconds. 500cc solos again, sponsored by Grasstrack, Patron on Facebook. Tight stuff on the first turn. Somebody on a wide line, somebody on a tight line. There's 92, Charlie Powell on the inside. Mr. Davis, Alex Davis it is, in 2nd place, chasing hard after Charlie Powell. Catching up with Charlie Powell. Charlie Powell's got the bit between his teeth. John White, Alex Davis makes a move on the inside. Charlie Powell holds on to it, but Alex Davis is making ground. Long way back to the 1st place man, which is 114, Tommy Rowlett. And then 212, Chris Atkinson at 77, Barry Coates. On the front line, we have action. And the last lap flag is out already. What a fast race. Charlie Powell leading it. Alex Davis in 2nd. Can Alex overhaul him on this lap? Close the gap. Now he seems to be losing a little bit out of that turn. There goes Tommy Rowlett. There goes Chris Atkinson, Barry Coates. And John Hollingsby perched. The checker flag is up and Charlie Powell makes no mistake. He's taken it. He's got the win. 297. Alex Davis in 2nd place. Over half a lap between the 2nd and 3rd place man. Tommy Rowlett comes home in good 3rd place. From 212. From 84, Gordon Walker. Then Barry Coates. Then John Hollingsby Pert. And I think that's it. I was waiting for another one, but another one wasn't coming. There we are then. 500cc Solos, sponsored by Grasstrack Banter on Facebook. 500cc Solos, sponsored by Grasstrack Banter on Facebook, was a win for 92, Charlie Powell. And a very good win at that. And chased all the way by 297. Alex Davis. In 3rd place was 114, Tommy Rowlett. In 4th place was 212, Warren Atkinson. In 5th place was number 84, Gordon Walker, additional runner. In 6th place was number 77, Barry Coates. And in 7th place was 127, John Hollingsby Pert. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 12.48. 92, 297, 114, 212, 84, 77. 127. No other finishers. 1 minute 12.48. Now move on to the right-hand side cars. I think that's the first of their races this afternoon. Race 13, sponsored by Steve and Paul from Citra. Sponsored by Steve and Paul from Citra. Featuring 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer. 10, Clint Londell and Kev Bennett. Number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. 76, Simon Beanie and Gareth Bemister. Number 80, Will Offit and Sam Black. And 81, John Stafford and Derek Page. Off they go then. After all that, there only seems to be 4 in the race, and they hurtle into the first turn with Miles Simmons getting his nose in front. And Neil Owen moving up into 2nd spot. Miles Simmons. And Bradley Steer in control at the moment. Big battle on between Neil Owen and fourth place. He challenges for the 3rd again, but the man on the inside's put the power on early, and it's all systems go in this race. We've got Miles Simmons leading quite nicely and ahead of them all, and Will Offit in 2nd place. Pushing hard with on Will Offit. Hot stuff here at Frittenden as the last lap flag comes out. We've got 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer from number 80, Will Offit and Sam Black. From Neil Owen and Clint Londell and Kev Bennett bringing up the rear. We'll get it this time round. There raise the checkered flag. There is the win for number 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer. Followed by 80, Will Offin and Sam Black. Number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. And yes, indeed, number 10, Clint Blondell and Kev Bennett. Right-hand side car, sponsored by Steve and Paul from Citra. We had a win for number 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer. In second place, it was number 80, Will Offin and Sam Black. In third place, it was number 12, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell. And in fourth place was number 10, Clint Blondell and Kev Bennett. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.50. From the top, 9, 80, 12 and 10. No other finishers, 1 minute 28.50 seconds, sponsored by Steve and Paul from Citra. Right-hand side cars, race 14, sponsored by Will Offin, team number 80. In this one we have Matthew Marona and Wayne Rickards, mixed ace and Kiz Ivy. We don't have Colin Blackburn and Carl Pugh. Colin not feeling too clever at the moment. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders will not be Rob Wilson, Terry Saunders, but Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh. 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe, and number 40, Dave Buckley, and not Mark Disball, but Adam Cowper-Smith. So race 14, sponsored by Will Offin, Team 80. Off we go then. Clean start. There on the first straight they come. And it's Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe that get their nose into the front first. Terry Saunders chasing hard in second place. Mark Cosser leads. Mark Cosser drifting a little wide there. Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh in hot pursuit in second place. Come then. Mark Cosser looking really fast around here. The Masters champion again this year, of course, from Terry Saunders in second. Matthew Marona in third. Mark Cosser making it look easy on the front line there. With Carl Blythe in the chair, Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh. Mark Cosser opens his account with a win. Terry Saunders, if that's the first time behind the handlebars, look out some of you, I can tell you. He's going places. And it's mixed ace. Kiz Ivy and Dave Buckley with Adam Cowper-Smith. Race 14, right-hand side car, sponsored by Will Offin, Team 80. A win, cracking win, a very fast win for number 37, Mark Cosser and Carl Blythe. In second place was 24, Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh. In third place was 18, Mixed Ace and Kiz Ivy. In fourth place it was number 40, Dave Buckley and Adam Cowper-Smith. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.90 seconds. 1 minute 27.90 seconds. Sponsored by Will Offin, from the top, race 14, 37, 24, 18, 40. 1 minute 27.90. Right-hand side cars again, sponsored by Warren Atkinson, number 212. We look for Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling back out on a right-hander. We look for Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin, John Hiscock and Terry Madby, Stuart Togneri, and Chris Dugdale. And 689, Matt Huddy and Jason Barry. Let's see how they go. Place your bets. My money would be on Paul White and Alan Elliott, but second place. Oh, I need some assistance with that. Under starters orders, and away we go. No mess in there. Those riders are on their way down the first straight. 99, Pete and Steve Colby get there first, but 92, Paul White just sneaks through on the inside. So I think that was Richard Jenner that moved up into second. Hot stuff here at Frittenden. Paul White, Richard Jenner, 689, Matt Huddy, John Hiscock, Terry Madley. Paul White and Alan Elliott really making it look easy as they fly around the outside of the circuit. We've got 87, Richard Jenner and Ronnie Sterling in second place. Up along Tank in second place against Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling, and indeed they take that second place. We have Paul Wyndham and Alan Elliott, clear runners and victors. Second place 689. Matt Huddy and Jason Barry. From 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. From 87, Richard Jenner. 184, John Hiscock. And 666, Stuart Togneri and Chris Dugdale. Alright, don't shoot the messenger. Oh dear, the race is underway, but don't shoot the messenger. We'll have to come back to that result after this. Race 16, sponsored by Gothic Engineering. It is the 250cc solos. An additional runner is 28, Jay Collins. And number 7 it is that leads as they go past the commentary box. Nigel Coates has got it all under control at the moment. From Robin Pilcher in second place. A little bit of a gap back, and it's Brian Cornelius. All happening here at Frittenden. Tight stuff on that first turn. Robin Pilcher can't quite get the better of Nigel Coates at the moment. Brian Cornelius in third, 147. Derek Keys. And I see Sue Adrian Harden at 28. Oh, 28, Jay Collins, additional runner. Things are happening here. Robin Pilcher takes up the lead. Robin Pilcher goes for the last lap flag. There's 1 lap to go. Nigel Coates in a close second place. Then it's Brian Cornelius, Derek Keys, and 45, Gene Humphries, followed by Adrian Harden, and 28, Jay Collins. 174, Robin Pilcher takes the win. From number 7, Nigel Coates. Then it's 48, Brian Cornelius, followed by 147, Derek Keys, 45, Dean Humphreys, number 2, Adrian Harden, and 28, Jay Collins, bringing up the rear. Let's do the result of that race 15. Now, don't shoot the messenger, we've got a little alteration. And we start here with a win for number 92, Paul Whiteland. In second place was 99, Pete and Steve Colby. In third place was 689, Matt Huddy and Jason Barry. In fourth place was number 87, Richard Jenner and Roddy Sterling. And in fifth place was number 184, John Hiscock and Terry Madley. In sixth place was 666, Stuart Togneri and Chris Dugdale. The clerk of the course putting back Mr. 689, Matt Huddy and Jason Barry, one place for cutting the circuit down there on the far bend from the pits. So, right-hand side car, sponsored by Warren Atkinson 212, it was 92, 99, 689, 87, 184, 666, 1 minute 30.55. We're underway again. The other upright. 16, Bob Dolman is an additional runner in this race. And it's 66, Stevie Green that leads from 16, Bob Dolman in second. Bob Dolman taking a very, very tight line through on the inside of Stevie Green, and he gets away with it, he powers on into the front, and Stevie Green fights back and comes through on the inside in that next turn. It's hot stuff here on the front line. Bob Dolman gets a bit screwed up, crossed up, and he's going for it. And 66, Stevie Green leads from Bob Dolman in second. From 19, Dave Mears in third. From 17, Tim Mount. And 68, Chris Mackett. And 55, bringing up the rear, Anthony Nichols. Fast that flag there already, what a cracking fast race. Stevie Green's hanging on to it from Bob Dolman in second. From 19, Dave Mears in third. Then Tim Mount. Then Chris Mackett. What a fucking bring up the rear is 55. Anthony Nichols. Look at these two. Hammer and Tom to the right to the finish, and it is Bob Dolman. It just takes it from Stevie Green on the line there. What a close finish. Here in the uprights at Frittenden, Dave Mears cruises home for third. Tim Mount's got a good fourth. Chris Mackett in fifth. Sponsored by Godden Engineer, and a win for 174, Robin Pilcher. Second was number 7, Nigel Coe. Third was 48, 45. Humphreys, 6 was number 2, and 7 number 28. 1 minute 21.21 the time. Not getting on well here. The 250cc solos are out. Sponsored by LLB Baits. LLB Baits. Fishing bait? There they come then. 4 litres. Oh, it's tight there. 82 Chris still just holding on to it. Adam Shipp pushing hard in second place. Tim Gregg in third. Nick Irwin in fourth. Mr. Hollingsby in fifth. All happening here at Frittenden. Number 16, Adam Shipp made it to the front. Adam Shipp is going for it. On number 10, Tim Gregg. From 82, Chris Still. 32, Nick Irwin. 27, Martin Hollingsby. And number 4, Rich Wenham. And number 11, Anthony Sales, I saw, and I see 23. Gearing. Past the checkered flag goes there for Adam Shipp. An incredible win from 10 Grid, Tim Gregg in second. From Chris Still, Nick Irwin, Martin Hollingsby, Rich Wenham, 28, Julian Collins, and I think that was 11, Anthony Sales, and then 23, Jake Gearing. Alright, I hope we got race 16, let's do 17. Race 17, Upright Solo, sponsored by CNC Builders at Broadstairs, as a win for 16, Bob Dolman, and I've been told to give him a public warning, provided outside the course. Number 16, Bob Dolman, any more of that? The curtains. Second place, 66, Stevie Green. Third place, 19, Dave Mears. Fourth place, number 17, Tim Mount. Fifth place, number 68, Chris Mackett. And sixth place, number 55, Anthony Nichols. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 12.79. 1 minute 12.79. Race 18, the one you've just seen, was a win for number 16, Adam Shipp. Second was number 10, Chip Gregg. Third was number 82, Chris Still. Fourth was number 32, Nick Irwin. Fifth was 27, Martin Hollingsby. Sixth was number 4, Rich Wenham. Seventh was number 28, Julian Collins. Eighth was number 11, Anthony Sales. And ninth was number 23, Jake Gearing. The winner's time, 1 minute 19.30. Let's go back to 16 and do it slowly. 174, 7, 48, 147, 45, 2, and 28. 1 minute 21.21. Race 17 was 16, 66, 19, 17, 68, 55, 1 minute 12.79. And race 18 was 16, 10, 82, 32, 27, 4, 28, 11, 23, 1 minute 19.30. And we are underway with the 500cc sidecars, race 19. Pops up on the first turn. Simon Beard goes scorching in there. 73, James Hogg tucking in nicely behind in second place. Then it's Aaron Vale and Stephen Vale. They're in third place. Put a bit of distance between him and the second place man. And he's doing some fantastic cornering as well. Simon Beard and Ed Goodwin. James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. Aaron and Stephen Vale in third. Harry Bennett, 9 on. Simon Beard looking over his shoulder, and it's not got a lot of worry down the way. He goes on the last lap. Aaron Vale moves up into second, ahead of James Hogg. Harry Bennett still in fourth. 118. Fifth, Scott Dunn. Here is Southgate. Josh Russell written up the rear. There's the checkered flag. Another win for number 4. That's a good win. The Vale boys come home in second. James Hogg. Scott Goodwin in third. Then Barry Bennett, 9 on Hughes. Then 118. Scott Dunn and Kira Southgate. And 11, Chris Neame and Josh Russell. Race 19, sponsored by the Goodwin family. 500cc sidecar, sponsored by the Goodwin family. A win there for number 4, Simon Beard and Ed Goodwin. In second place was number 152, Aaron Vale and Stephen Vale. In third place was number 73, James Hogg and Scott Goodwin. And in fourth place was number 7, Barry Bennett, Knife on Hughes. In fifth place was number 118, Scott Dunn and Kira Southgate. And in sixth place was number 11, Chris Neame and Josh Russell. The winner's time was 1 minute 18.54. From the top, 4, 152, 73, 7, 118, 11, 1 minute 18.54. Can we go back to race 11? Can we go back to race 11? Race 11, it seems all over the place to me, but anyway, the win definitely went to Mr. Harry. And second place, I got 7 for Hard and Cook, then I got 71 that didn't seem to exist, and I've now got 17, Steve Boxall. 17, Steve Boxall, not Hard and Cook. Hard and Cook doesn't seem to be here at all. I took a chance on him coming through for the last race, so I hadn't altered the programme to show Steve Boxall going to 68, 17, 69, sorry, 17. So there you are. There you see 69 in your programme for those 500 races. 17, Steve Boxall. Same rider, different number. Hope that's cleared that one up. Left-hand side cars are go, sponsored by ARP Race Team. ARP Race Team sponsoring this one. And out in front, 125, Billy Benbow and Dan Woodbridge. 3-horse race as we stand at the moment. Quite see who that was in second, but then third is 215. So we want to leave his first go on a left-hand, let's see who's going. It's not Donna Fish. I can't remember who it is at the moment. 125, Billy Benbow leading this one then from 68. Chris Boothberry and Kaylee Booth and 215. Stephen Saunders and Jake Geary. 125, Billy Benbow and Woodbridge in the lead at the last lap flag from 68. Chris Boothberry and Katie Booth and 215. Stephen Saunders and Jake Geary. When they come then, checker flag is out. Cracking win for Billy Benbow and Dan Woodbridge. From 68, Chris Boothberry and Katie Booth. And in third place, remember the MKS, that's 215. Race 20, left-hand sidecar, sponsored by ARP Race Team. Left-hand sidecar, sponsored by ARP Race Team. We have a win for number 125, Billy Penfold and Dan Woodbridge. In second place is number 68, Chris Boothberry and Katie Booth. And in third place, 215, Stephen Saunders and Jake Geary. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 32.63. From the top, 125, 68, 215, 1 minute 32.63. Left-hand side cars going them. Going to the line, sponsored by Just Rosettes. Sponsored by Just Rosettes. We have Rob Heath and Carl Fish, Tommy Penfold and William Nate. The British champions, Richard Webb and Jake Pope. Darren Morris, Chad Williams, and Nina Moss. No Alex Bowen and Mark Hawkins. I'm afraid they're non-starters. 124, George Penfold and Chris Hawkins. Chad Williams it is. Here they go then, into the first turn. Hot stuff again, looks like George Penfold. No, it's Tommy Penfold this time. Tommy Penfold leading it. With William Naden in the chair. Change of driver is normally Gary Potter, but not sure where he is today. But nonetheless, Tommy's out there, giving it one more. It's performing very well. Nice second place. 96, Tommy Penfold and William Naden. From 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish. From 01, Richard Webb and Jake Pope. Well, last race he seemed to come from the middle of the pack up to the front and can do it again this time. The same pace as the man in front of him, not an awful lot more. Round they come then. Last lap flag out. Tommy Penfold and William Naden. From 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish. From Richard Webb and Jake Pope. Then Darren Morris and Chad Williams. I think George Penfold and Chris Hawkins bring it up. Round they come. Last turn, last time, checkered flag is up. 96, Tommy Penfold, William Naden take the win. Rob Heath, Carl Fish, a good second place. Consistent running from them this afternoon. 01, Richard Webb and Jake Pope. Followed by number 4, Darren Morris and Chad Williams. And 124. We'll say George Penfold and Chris Hawkins. Left-hand sidecar, sponsored by Just Rosettes, was a win for 96, Tommy Penfold and William Naden. In second place, it was number 18, Rob Heath and Carl Fish. In third place, 01, Richard Webb and Jake Pope. In fourth place, number 4, Darren Morris and Chad Williams. And in 5th place, number 124, George Penfold and Chris Hawkins. The winner's time was 1 minute 28.48. From the top, 96, 18, 01, 4 and 124, 1 minute 28.48. Race 22, sponsored by Oscar Russell. Thank you, Oscar. Sponsored by Oscar Russell, race 22, 350cc solos looking forward. Dave Mears, Mark Giles, Dave Hollingsby, Brian Cornelius, Colin Bell underneath the non-starter, Rich Wenham, Barry Coates, Tim Mills and Charlie Brooks. Let's see what happens this time. Charlie Brooks, a good race to me. Off they go then. Down the first straight, it looks like Dave Mears who's got the whole shot. Goes down to that first. Mark Giles, I believe it is, who's in hot pursuit in second place. There they are, 19 Dave Mears, 26 Mark Giles, followed by 77 Barry Coates, and 4 Richard Wenham, and 48 Brian Cornelius, and 17 on the BSA B40 Tim Mount. No, number 16. We have Dave Mears going for it, Mark Giles in hot pursuit. 77, Barry Coates, number 4 Richard Wenham, and number 48 Brian Cornelius, 17 Tim Mount. On the BSA, Birmingham Small Arms, you know. Probably about a 1968-70 machine. 19, Dave Mears, 26, Mark Giles. 77, Barry Coates, 4 Richard Wenham, 48 Brian Cornelius. 17 Mount on the BSA. Bring it up the rear. Sounds sweet, doesn't it? 19, Dave Mears takes the checkered flag again this afternoon. 26, Mark Giles. On pursuit second. 77, Barry Coates. Improving as the racing goes by, and Richard Wenham on a hot spot behind him in 4th. From Brian Cornelius. And Tim Mount on the BSI. 350cc solo sponsored by Oscar Russell. A win for number 19. Dave Mears. 2nd place, 26 Mark Giles. 3rd place, number 77 Barry Coates. 4th place, number 4 Richard Wenham. 5th place, number 48 Brian Cornelius. And 6th place, number 17 Tim Mount. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 16.45 seconds. From the top, 19, 26, 77, 4, 48, 17. 1 minute 16.45. Solos, sponsored by Ava Russell. Sponsored by Ava Russell.
Come on, Martin.
Underway. Number 15, Martin Sturgeon it is. Leading this one from James Peters in 2nd. And I think that was John Hollingsby Pert in 3rd. The race continued and we are in 4th line. It's a bit of move to the end of the 3 quarters. The battle going on there and the front line man's got it all his own way at the moment. 15, Martin Sturgeon. Almost half a quarter of a lap in front already. From 45, James Peters. From John Hollingsby Pert. From 84, Gordon Walker. Guy Pacey. And there's Johnny Burnham. Round they come. Martin Sturgeon got it all his own way. All race rides well at Frittenden. 45, James Peters in 2nd. Then 127, John Hollingsby Pert. 84, Gordon Walker. 16, Guy Pacey. 62, Johnny Burnham. And number 3, bringing up the rear, Lee Bassett. Second leg out, Martin Sturgeon cruises home for a win. 45, James Peters, impressively right around in 2nd place. Then John Hollingsby Pert, he's quite happy with his finish. Then 84, Gordon Walker. 16, Guy Pacey. 62, Johnny Burnham. And I think we've lost one because I thought there was one behind him last time. Oh yeah, Lee Bassett. We seem to have lost Lee Bassett somewhere. Okay, the 500cc solos then. Oh, I didn't do that last one, did I? Yes, the 500cc solos, sponsored by Eva Russell, was a win for 15, Martin Sturgeon. Second was 45, James Peters. Third was 127, John Hollingsby Pert. In fourth place was 84, Gordon Walker. In fifth place was number 16, Guy Pace. And in sixth place, 62, Johnny Verner. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 17.69. From the top, 15, 45, 127, 84, 1 minute 17.69 seconds. In this race 24, it will not be 69, Steve Broxall, it will be 70. It's not got 71 on the bike, as he confused me last time. There we are then, number 71 on his machine, Steve Broxall goes into the lead. From Charlie Powell in second place, Matt Saul back in with a vengeance there in third place. That's good because he crashed quite heavily in that first round, but he's on his way. Stevie Broxall leads in then, he's 17 or 87's gone wrong, I don't know. There he comes, 71 on the machine, 17 in the programme. That is Stevie Broxall. And Charlie Powell challenges on the inside. Charlie Powell's made up a lot of ground on that pits corner, and he follows hard in the footsteps of Stevie Broxall. Stevie Broxall drifts a little wide. Charlie Powell's right in there, right up alongside, and through he comes. It's Charlie Powell, by a tyre's width at the finish line there, but Steve Broxall fights back. Now Charlie Powell seems to have arrested it. Stevie Broxall fights from the back and comes through on the inside. He gets his front wheel back in front of Charlie Powell. The checkered flag is being made ready all round, but there are 2 more laps of this. Good news. Round they come then. Stevie Broxall takes from 92, Charlie Powell in second. That is number 12, Mr. Watts from number 47. Mr. Thirlby, and then Matt Saul. I didn't quite catch who the last one round was. Could have been Warren Atkinson. There we are. Sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. 500cc Solos, sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. A win there, a cracking win for number 17, Steve Broxall. I'll put in 17 because 17 was the official number change in the programme. I just used it 71 and I wrote that down for the first race. We're going to get ourselves confused with that. So the official number given out in the amendment earlier was 17, so 17 was. Otherwise we've got to always twice. Second place, number 92, Charlie Powell after a hard ride and a good finish. In third place was number 12, fourth place was 47, Will Thirlby. Fifth place was 18, Matt Saul, and sixth place was 12. Number of finishes, 15.45 seconds. There's the page, 5 solos again, and we've got 297 Alex Davis leading, we've got Paul Hurry in second place, we've got 46 John Yeldham in third, and it's again all happening here. Oh, 13, Rob Watts seems to be out with trouble. Round they come then. 297, Alex Davis leading from Paul Hurry in second place. From 46, John Yeldham. On number 5, Daniel Broughton. 114. Last lap flag goes out. Alex Davis seems to have it in the bag. Paul Hurry wheeling out of that turn and keeping the man in front in his sights. 46 John Yeldham holding on to third. A battle there between numbers 5 and 114. That's Daniel Broughton and Tommy Roper. Round they come. Checkered flag. That's the win. 297 Alex Davis. Second place number 86 Paul Hurry. And it's 46, John Yeldham. 114, Tommy Rudd, it just sneaks ahead of Danny Broughton on the last straight there. That was a sneaky one. Official result in a moment. 500cc Solos, sponsored by Laurels by Design. Laurels by Design, sponsoring race 25. We have a win for number 297, Alex Davies. In second place was 86, Paul Hurry. In third place was 46, John Yeldham. In fourth place was 114, Tommy Rowledge. In fifth place was number 5, Daniel Broughton. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 14.43. From the top, 297, 86, 46, 114, and 5. 1 minute 14.43. If you want to go back to race 24, I will give you the result more slowly. Race 24 at the bottom of the last page was 17, 92, 12, 47, 18, 212. 1 minute, 15.45 seconds. We look for Dave Buckley and Adam Cowper-Smith. 689, Matt Huddy and Jason Barry. Number 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer. 666, Stuart Togneri and Chris Dugdale. Number 10, Clint Blondell and Kev Bennett. And 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe.
It all depends who you just be black.
Off we go then, 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe. Pick up the whole shot as we go into the first turn with Miles Simmons. Mark Cossa certainly likes these Kent tracks, doesn't he? He powers on, ahead of Miles Simmons, ahead of Clint Blondell, ahead of Dave Buckley. Lovely day for Frittenden's last offering of 2017. Mark Cossa then leading, Miles Simmons in second, Clint Blondell in third, then Dave Buckley, then Matt Huddy. Sorry, 689 is Matt Huddy. Round they come. Last lap flag goes. Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe in full flight with Miles Simmons. Ken Bennett. There goes. So quick these races. For Mark Cossa, from Miles Simmons, from Clint Blondell, from Dave Buckley, from Stuart Togneri, from Matthew Huddy. That was race 26, sponsored by 90 years of Grasstrack. Race 26 could almost be accused of being the Cornish Championships, I think, with the people in there from the far southwest. Anyway, the Midlanders won it. 37, Mark Cossa and Carl Blythe. In second place was number 9, Miles Simmons and Bradley Steer. Miles, of course, is Cornish himself. Third place, number 10, that was Clint Blondell and Kev Bennett. In fourth place was number 40, Dave Buckley and Adam Cowper-Smith. And 666, Stuart Togneri and Chris Dugdale. And 689 in sixth place was Matthew Huddy and Jason Barry. I believe 9666 and 689 to all have Cornish descendancy. The winner's time being 1 minute 26.86 seconds. From the top, 37, 9, 10, 40, 666, 689. 1 minute 26.86. Don't forget to give Grasser a look in. Don't forget to go look at the food bar, the beer bar, and Bob's DVDs. Don't forget you can do it all online these days. If you miss a meeting, you can grab it back in the comfort of your own home with your own lager and whatever takes your fancy. This then is the right-hand side car sponsored by Mick Cave, MRL, Grab and Tip Limited. 4 outfits, all very close together in the first turn. It's just a Lee Colvin sort of somebody has come up the inside now. Will Offen's on the outside. Oh, it's tight stuff here. You put all three in the back of a transit van at one point. Round they come then. It's Terry Saunders that leads from Pete and Steve Colvin, from Will Offen. Johnny Scott. They're starting to sort themselves out a little bit now. Makes it a bit easier for us in the commentary box, you know, if you don't want to work too hard. Round they come. 24, Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh from Will Offen, Sam Black. Pete and Steve Colvin, Johnny Scott. All hot stuff around this turn. Last lap flag is out, ready. 24, Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh. Crazy. Will off in Sam Black. John Hiscock closing up on the second place man, but I think he's left his challenge too late. There's Terry Saunders, the winner. There is Will Offit in second. There's John Hiscock in third, and there's number 99, Pete Colvin, bringing up the rear in fourth place. Right-hand side car, sponsored by Mick Cave, MRL, Grammar Tip Limited. Race 27, the right-hand side car, sponsored by Mick Cave, MRL, Grab and Tip Limited. We have a win for number 24, Terry Saunders and Carl Pugh. In second place was number 80, Will Offit and Sam Black. In third place was 184, John Hiscock and Terry Madley. And in fourth place was 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. The winner's time was 1 minute 29.68 seconds. That's 24, 80. 184.99, 1 minute 29.68. Race 28, right-hand sidecar, sponsored by J&R Racing. Sponsored by J&R Racing. We look for Neil Owen and Jason Farwell, John Stafford and Derek Page, although they didn't come out earlier, so Cheltenham in this one.
When you're resting it, then stand.
We've got Matt Fumarona and Rain Wickhouse, Richard Jenner, Roddy Sterling, Mick Case, Kiz Ivy and Paul Whitenham, Alan Elliott. Only seem to have 3 on the line at the moment, and they're under starters' orders. Off they go. Hurtling down the first straight, Neil Owen and Jason Farwell get down to the first turn first, ahead of Paul Whitenham and Alan Elliott and Mick State, his eyes. Neil Owen, Jason Farwell, taking a wide line, Paul Whitenham cutting up on the inside, he comes through and takes the lead. Paul Whitenham and Alan Elliott leading on the Godden V twin. Paul Whitenham, I think, still Yamaha powered. Can't really see the engines from this side. And Mick Stace and Kiz Ivy. Paul Whitenham and Alan Elliott then, still out on the front line. Unable to make any ground up on the front line. Mick Stace, Kiz Ivy, scoring some valuable points here this afternoon. Round the turn they come, there's the checkered flag. Paul Whitenham, Alan Elliott take the win. Neil Owen, Jason Farwell the second. Mick Stace, Kiz Ivy bringing up the third. Sponsored by J&R Racing.